Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big bon voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. You know, for doing this. I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
Huh. Well, there were some sinister connotations there. I mean, I was already thinking that, like, a trip to Europe...
He's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna say that, like, it's starting to sound like a trip to Europe is just, like, a slang term for, like, oh, my dad just iced me because I discovered some deep, dark, terrible secret, and he never really loved me anyway, so he had me assassinated. Like, that's what taking a trip to Europe means in the Osborn family. But it sounds like there was something more going on there. Harry was sick? It sounds like maybe?
Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks.
Why not both? Why not have a fire pit here in the middle of your balcony pool lounge area that's always on? Because, you know, fuck the environment. Hope this place burns down. It'll be completely your fault. But yeah, why was Harry getting shots, guys?
Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad.
Okay, this part does make me sad. This would be really cool to have a bathroom like this. Although I don't really understand the necessitation of having a raised bathtub like this. Why do you want to take steps up to your bathtub just to sink back down into it? Just so it feels like more of a throne, I guess. I don't know. Anything to look at in here? Nah. What might this be, I wonder?
Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this?
Probably money. Kind of the root of, you know, all evil and conflict in the world. Not all of it, I guess, but a good majority of it.
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right. Feels like there's something attached to the back of the frame.
Oh. Looky, looky.
Score! This must be the key for Harry's room.
Well, that was easy. Okay. Sorry, I was silent for a second there because I was listening to my neighbor hammer something right next to the fucking wall that I'm recording by. It probably bled through for you guys. Sorry for the extra noise. What's this?
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
Oh. It's all starting to come together, guys. Okay. To whom it may concern, I am writing on behalf of my patient, Emily Osborn, to document the medical necessity of your experimental immunoglobulin therapy, RM237, for the treatment of vasculitis associated with Osh-Toran syndrome. This letter provides information about the patient's medical history, diagnosis, and a statement summarizing my treatment rationale. Patient's history and diagnosis. Mrs. Osborn was first diagnosed with Osh-Toran syndrome in 1984 following a series of unexplained medical incidents. Initially systemic lupus erythematosus was suspected, but after careful diagnostic exclusion, this, along with many other possibilities, was ruled out. Their diagnosis has been confirmed by multiple physicians of various specializations throughout the country. Treatment rationale. Since diagnosis, a team of physicians based in New York, Tel Aviv, Berna, Zana, and Seoul have been treating Mrs. Osborn with a combination of medications, physical therapy, and a strict nutritional plan. Because many aspects of Osh-Toran syndrome are not yet understood, newly developed and experimental treatments have also been employed at the insistence of Mrs. Osborn and her husband. Previously, the patient's vasculitis has been treated with immune suppression drugs, but recent debilitating infections have encouraged us to try RM237. Duration. Mrs. Osborne will be placed on an initial 6-week regime to judge the effectiveness of RM237 in treating her symptoms. Following that period, I and her other physicians will decide whether continued use will be medically advantageous and necessary. In summary, RM237 is medically necessary for this patient's medical condition. Please contact me if any additional information is required to ensure the prompt approval of the therapy. Sincerely, Dr. Morgan Michaels. So that was a whole lot of nothing, but basically just telling us there's a genetic disease running rampant in the Osborn family, and that's probably what Harry has. I think that's the story they used from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today. I've put Harry... I've sent him away. For treatment. We'll fix him, Em. I promise. Development of GR27 was too slow to save you. It won't fail Harry. I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready for when he gets back. The key is with you, Em. I know you'll keep it safe.
Wait, Norman sent Harry away for treatment? I thought he went to Europe on his own. What were you hiding from us, Harry?
The fact that I have genetic vasculitis, cancer of the dick or whatever, not a big deal. What is this?
Harry's mom planted this when he was born. Looks like Norman has made a point of caring for it now that she's gone.
Wow.
Beautiful.
He's got a really sweet view of Avenger Tower here. That's awesome. Oh man. It does make me want to live in this place. Alright. We got the key. Is this Harry's room? I feel like I missed some stuff out here. Hold on. Oh, we can look at the TV.
God, Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids. A different world from Queens. Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Just wanted to feel like a normal kid. Didn't know anything else, you know?
I used to be so jealous of Harry's family. They were so happy. At least compared to me and my dad. But when Emily got sick, everything changed.
Yep, so trying to cure this sickness in the family is kind of what caused the Green Goblin to emerge in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Which, side note, by the way, I actually really like those movies. People tend to shit on those movies and say, like, the Maguire ones were better. I really disagree with that. I think the Andrew Garfield movies were fantastic. And I wish that they had been more popular and done better, and they had made more. But it seems like they're kind of like hijacking that story for this game, at least the Osborn portion of it. And by the way, I'd really love an alternate skin of the Garfield costume for this game. Again, everybody's asking for the Maguire one, and I'm like, fuck that, man. Give me that Garfield suit. Shit was awesome.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
I mean, we've read some pretty compelling evidence that says it is, so... yeah. Alright, what do we got in here?
Law books. Harry wants to be an environmental attorney. Like his mom.
Aw. So cute.
Why didn't you tell us you were sick?
Seriously? His room has a direct bird's eye view of the Raft supervillain containment facility. Like, here you go, kid. Enjoy this. I mean, I guess as a kid that would be kind of awesome, actually. Like, for a little while. And then you'd be like, why do I have to stare at this all day when I'm in my room? It's just slightly weird. I don't know.
Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
Okay, got it. So, leaving for Europe today. Not sure how this is going to go. Dad says there's no risk, but that's Dad. Dr. Michaels thinks it's more like 50-50. So, okay, I might not make it. If that happens, I bet you'll be reading this, Dad. Who am I kidding? You're probably reading it anyway. Norman always has to know. So if you are reading this, Dad, and if no risk at all turns out to be another Osborne campaign promise, ooh, sick burn, then do me a favor. Show this next part to Pete and MJ. Just them. Please. Thanks, Dad. Love you. To Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Guys, I'm sorry. Really sorry. If you're reading this, man, this is tough. Even in an imagined hypothetical letter to you, it's hard to be honest. Here goes. I'm sick. Like, really sick. Doctors think it's the same thing Mom had. Neurodegeneration, rapid onset. Neurodegeneration? Let me introduce you to this guy named Otto Octavius. He might be able to help you. I've known for a while, but thought I could manage it. I didn't tell you because I didn't tell you. I was worried how you'd react, and I couldn't stand to see you go through what I did with Mom. Watching her suffer, knowing I couldn't help. Watching her die was worse than the dying. Things got really bad recently. All those times that I was wiped out from partying or just super busy. Not partying, not busy, sick. This Europe trip? Well, it's a cover. I'm going in for treatment, experimental, long term. Dad's been working on it forever, promises it'll work. He hates the nickname the techs have for it. Devil's Breath. What? Says it makes something good seem scary, but maybe Devil's Breath is what I need. A little bit of bad to do a lot of good. Okay, Dad's here. Time to go. Wow. Devil's Breath was a cure for Harry. So it was originally meant as a cure, but it's been co-opted into a disease? And they're back.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you.
Yup.
I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Okay.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Sector clear. Continuing patrol.
So I guess we only have to deal with Team 1 if Team 2's on standby. That's handy. Luckily, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna really hope that guy down there can't see super far. Shit. Oh boy, he's coming. Fuck me. Oh, this is bad.
Huh? Who's there? Controlling sector. Status clear.
Can't believe I got away with that. Cannot believe it. Okay. Keep it moving. Got 3 dudes in here. At least.
Copy. Making a sweep.
Gotta clear that room out. Gotta figure out a way. They keep moving into the center of the room. That one guy is stationary, though. Oh, please work. Don't hear it. How'd you not hear that?
Sector alert. We've got a man.
You suck. You suck so bad.
Sector clear. Control. We've got a... Hey! Don't move!
What? What? I was right next to him before he ever even saw me. That was the hottest garbage I've ever seen. This game's starting to annoy me in certain ways. Here at the end of it all, guys. God damn it. Okay. Did they remove a dude from this room? Seems to be only 2 now. That's fine. I guess it reset their...
Clear. Repeat. Grid's clear.
It reset their patrol routes, it seems like. Asshole.
Okay, July 18. Bingo.
And we made it. Oh, look. They're experimenting with
Super
spiders.
Creepy. Spiders? Is Norman trying to reverse engineer Peter's abilities? The labels on these cages. Bioelectrokinesis, optical camouflage? What the hell is he trying to create?
Oh, I see what they're doing, guys. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure positive on this, but when Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man, he gets a couple extra powers that Peter Parker never had. And I want to say that optical camo and some kind of, like, weird super punch thing are part of them. So I think that's what they were referencing right there. These spiders are going to create Miles Morales Spider-Man at some point.
What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
Those are pumpkin bombs, except they're purple instead of orange. Yes, he's already creating hobgoblin weapons. Sorry, green goblin weapons. Hobgoblin is a different thing. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's a different guy. That looks like a last inspection kind of deal. Let's look at this.
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Creepfest. Huh. This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Had no idea they owned so much of New York. Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels.
Oh. So we're finding the place where these all intersect? Okay. Well, first of all, I was wrong. Let's finish exploring the rest of this first, because that's probably the last thing right there.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it.
Yeah, I definitely can't believe it, because... Okay, so they're saying it hasn't even been co-opted into a threatening virus? Because wouldn't people notice that? Like, as soon as everybody got infected, we'd be like, oh, we don't actually have any symptoms. And maybe some people have actually gotten more healthy because of it. Does that mean that Aunt May isn't actually sick from the virus? She's just, like, dying in general? That would suck. Or maybe it's still in an imperfect state and is having adverse effects on people that they didn't anticipate. I don't know. It's very unclear right now.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on.
Yeah. Although, he's, like, more of a businessman, less of a scientist. But he still ends up getting involved in this shit. There's Harry and his mom. I think a lot of this is probably not going to pan out in this game. I think they're kind of saving that stuff for the sequel.
Looks like a map of the Upper West Side.
Like, we're getting all the backstory right now, but I don't think they're going to, like, hammer Green Goblin into this game. So...
Dr. Strom. Isn't he a robotics expert?
Oh, there's more than one.
No movement from Dr. Van Adder. Must be out of the city. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Wherever the anti-serum is, he must have been too.
Okay, so we want to be on him, right?
Commercial buildings. Wow. So many records facilities. Oscorp's going all in on defense research. No, Norman's not crazy enough to keep the anti-serum in a shopping center. A records facility could be perfect cover for the Devil's Breath lab.
Okay, so it's going to be at this one right here, right?
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Yup.
GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling.
Oh, they created him, didn't they?
We'll be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好你，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！
I thought this was just a consultation. Hoisting ready. I'm going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it stop.
Yikes.
What have you done?
Oh my god.
How did I not see that coming?
Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee.
Yeah.
I have to get this.
What?
Who's there?
Come on.
I didn't do it. The spider did it. It's a super powered spider, so that's not that weird that it knocked over the thing on its own.
Damn it.
Also, my shoulder. Biter, biter, biter. Super MJ. Spider girl, spider girl.
We have a breach. High alert.
You are the worst mercenary of all time. You didn't even do a proper room clear. You fucking idiot. Man, I want to be Spider Girl.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
Sweep complete. Sector clear.
Okay. Time to bust out of this joint. We're gonna make a beeline to getting the hell out of here, guys. Don't have to take out everybody. Just gotta leave. Just kind of... Oh! Okay. That is cool. That is cool. Hey, buddy guy.
Sector clear. Continuing patrol. Stand by, Control. I heard something.
Ooh, ooh. I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire.
Need to clear that balcony.
Cleared.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
You have guns, idiots.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on.
It's too late. You're up!
Ballsy. Yeah!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Damn right. I was kind of hoping I'd actually get to be in control of that. Like, it would just automatically switch to Spider-Man and we'd have to, like, dive down and save her. That would have been really cool. But I guess they ran out of budget for that part. Man, that was a long Mary Jane sequence, guys. Okay. I don't think there's much more of this game left, honestly. But they've just tied it all together in a really, like, smart and kind of obvious way. I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't realize that it was going to be tied up that way.
It's all so much to take in. Harry sick, Norman and Lee, and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
Touching. Oh, she still got the spider. She's gonna take that to Feast, and it's gonna jump onto Miles, and it's gonna bite him. And then we'll have 2 Spider-Men, unless Peter dies. Which I really hope he doesn't, because I quite like Peter Parker.
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman. Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This'll all be over soon, I promise.
Yep, we're getting pretty darn close to the end of this story, guys. So at this point, we've mopped up all the side quests.
Calling agent stationed in the Tenderloin. What's your status?
Control, engaged in active pursuit of a fugitive vehicle.
Yeah, I don't care that much about doing all of these random crimes. Since this one's right here, I guess I'll just do it.
Here's your stuff.
They're shooting a rocket at me while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't order any more Sable agents.
Cool. I hit 2 of them with that. That was cool. Yoink. Yoink. I like that that can still hit multiple dudes. Like if they walk into it after the fact. Makes it real handy. Yoink. Yoink. That's so fun. You're a jerk. Okay, I'm done with you guys.
Like fish in a barrel.
Wait, you're still going? Damn! How'd you do that? Oh, I'm trying to yank his weapon out. Why can't I yank his weapon out? Okay, alright. It's like that, huh?
Get him on the ground.
Get your mom on the ground, some bitch. It's the wall with you. Wow, how many of these dudes are there really going to be? Is the crime not over yet? Whoa! Okay. They're just spawning in endlessly. Like I'm still in the middle of that crime, aren't I? Maybe not. Do I gotta take out this thing?
Crazy violent joyride officially stopped. Score.
Okay, that was weird, but sure. So yeah, what I was trying to say, guys, is that I think I'm mostly done with side stuff. The only thing left that I really want to do in this Let's Play is the challenge stuff, which we have like 2 or 3 more of those to do. And then like I might do more random crimes as they pop up. But other than that, we're basically just going to be finishing out the story and then heading on to the DLC, of which apparently there's going to be 3 blocks of DLC, all story-based, and one of them is already out, so I am running a little bit behind. Makes me sad. I wish I could be playing it already, but that's the nature of the beast, you know? So yeah, when we come back, where are we right now? I think I'll probably go knock out at least like 1 or 2 of these challenges down here. Maybe all 3 of them if I'm feeling up to it. I don't know. They're getting really hard and they're pissing me off. But yeah, we're going to knock those out, take out Taskmaster, and then focus in on the story. This is shaping up really good story-wise, despite dumbness that occurs occasionally. You know, it's going to happen. What are you going to do? So yeah, all right. Thanks, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Spider-Man. Take care.